Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see here. What do we got going today? We're going to do some chores this morning. We're going to take that horse that I've been riding and training up to the lady's house and ride her around up there. And then we got to run to Menards and get some panels for the trailers. So it's been a busy couple days. I'll show you what I've been doing after chores. And finally, over 2 out of the last 3 days, we've had a pretty good rain. And before that, we haven't had nothing for like 3 weeks. So everything was drying and dead. And so that's been pretty nice. So let's see here. I think that's it. Let's get rolling. Let's slap some bacon on a biscuit, slap some leather, and we're burning daylight. Let's go. All right, chores are done. So back in the house. But I'll tell you something about yesterday. I normally the cow's water, I'll turn it on in the morning and then I'll go put everything back away and then I'll go shut it off. But guess what I forgot to do yesterday? Yeah, that's right. Change my underwear. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shut the water off. So it ran all day long. But do me a favor, don't tell anybody. That was what we were always scared of with Grandpa, leaving the water running. So just keep it between us. All right, so anyways, my wife thinks that she needed a new sink and a new countertop because what we had wasn't working. Well, it worked fine for the last 9 years. Anyways, so the last 2 days, I started putting in the sink because they got to have the sink in order to measure for the granite countertop. So, and then she's got somebody coming over today to do some cooking, and I just ripped it apart starting yesterday. And she's like, "You better have that back together by today." Don't worry, she doesn't watch this. Besides, I love her so much. All right, let me show you this. All right, so she went with this full apron farmhouse sink, and so I ended up having to cut the countertops out, and then our last sink was 42 inches. It had 3 compartments, but it was a pain in the butt, but don't tell her I said that. I didn't like it either. So took that out. Oops. You gotta build these supports to hold these up. So we did that. She got her trash compactor finally. I bought that 2 years ago and finally just put it in. Towels are here for preventative maintenance. It's a good thing because when we ran the dishwasher last night, we had a little bit of a leakage. So luckily I was on top of it and fixed it right away. But ever since then, the leak's been pretty good. So I gave her this real nice plywood temporary just so she can use it. Kind of makes me feel like Alaskan bush people. You know what I mean? So that's it. 36 inches long. 18 wide and 9 deep, so she should be pretty happy for a while. Granite countertops, I think they're coming out to measure in a week, so in a week and a half we should have new countertops. I'm going to make some breakfast. In about an hour we're going to load up that horse, take her up to where she goes home, and then we're going to ride her around there for a while and then bring her back. Some bird, I didn't know what it was, built a nest up in that tree. And I'm backing up and I hear this rah, rah, rah. And the bird, a good sized bird, fell out of the tree. I mean, it was big. And a cat just grabbed it by the neck and took it off. That bird's not gonna make it, but I really wish I knew what kind of bird that was. It's at least a foot long. And that was the baby, so not too bad. We're only running 15 minutes behind. So it's pretty cloudy out, which has been an awesome summer. I'm not going to complain about that because we only had 1 week of humidity, and that was back in June. But it's got a little sprinkles, nothing we can't ride through. So we're just about up here, and we'll see how everything goes. Soap dispenser. That's pretty cool. All right, so training over at that house went really well today. I'm glad I took that horse over there. What you saw on here before was the husband's man cave that he just built. He's a builder. And that was impressive with that long log siding and all the brick around the bottom. He put all that brick up as a fire thing, so when he welds in there, like he does race cars, and now he does all his blueprints and everything out in that barn. And it's sweet. He has got one TV right now, and he's got it set up so he's going to put 2 more 80-inch TVs in there. But he built like all the cabinetry and the drawers and everything to them off of leftover lumber from those walls and just other timber. And if you've seen the bathroom sink and the sink he's got out in the other part, it's sweet. It's out of a bucket he buys at Tractor Supply and takes a well pump and puts a new whatever in there to make it look like a sink. And it's all on voice command. Like he's got one of those Echoes. And it's just kind of a trial thing because he does pretty high-end houses and remodels. But like he says, Echo, turn on the lights, and wherever he wants in the thing, like on the wall, the bar lights. It's pretty impressive and pretty sweet to just see in person. Anyways, after that, I stopped here at Rural King, and it's the first time I've ever been here. It's like a Tractor Supply and Family Farm and Home, except like on steroids, like double, triple the size of those places. And it's exactly what it says. It's king. I might have just taken over my new favorite store over Menards. So the prices are great, and they have a ton of stuff. It's all on stock. It's just a crap load of stuff. But on that note, I just wanted to say, for Family Farm and Home, I was impressed with them this year. At the 4-H auction, they bought quite a few animals, and Tractor Supply always donates sawdust to the fair, but Family Farm and Home bought quite a few animals from the 4-H auction this year. So kudos to them. Keep supporting the stores that support whatever you love. And I'll someday, when I get in a Western store, I got another rant about that, and I'll give that to you on another day. So like I said, I'm impressed. Rural King is the king. All right, time to go home. Let's get some lunch, unload this pony, and what's next? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I just noticed that Andy's limping over here on one of his hind legs. Get over here and check him out a minute, see what's going on. I'm gonna run up and grab a hoof knife. Got the dirt packed in there and see if there's anything going on, but I can't see anything, or I don't feel any heat right now. So he might have just twisted it or something. We'll do a little deeper dive into it. So it looks like he's foundering on that one hind foot. Got some laminitis stretched out and some bruising. It's pretty odd though on one hind foot. All the other three look good, but I don't know. I'm going to take some toe off, relieve a little pressure, and we'll see how he does in a couple of days. I wanted to do a quick shout out my video to one of my subscribers, Big Green Tractor. I just put this on for you, just to remind you that if it ain't red, leave it in the shed, because it probably doesn't work.